again. It's me, Bubs. Do you know what this is? You're right, a fire engine. Firefighters ride on a fire engine to safely get them to an emergency. Have you ever wondered what it would be like to be a firefighter? Me too. Ah! Whoops.
I'm okay. Sorry if I scared you, Bubs.
Today we're going to show the kids what firefighters do at the firehouse and see how they put out a fire. Do you want to help me?
You bet!
Whoops. Hello? We're going to visit a real firehouse to see a firefighter's day from start to finish.
Woo, 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 woo! Bam, 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 bam. Okay, no one panic. The fire department is here. I know it's hot. I know the blaze is intense. But I will save you, Bubs, and the day. I'm ready to put out a fire.
Wow, you look just like a real firefighter. Luckily, there isn't a real fire here, but it's fun to pretend. Whew.
Good, you're right. Look at that fire engine. It matches my jacket. Are all fire engines red?
Most of them are red, but they come in other bright colors too. The bright colors and the flashing lights help everybody see them coming down the road.
Do firefighters use a garden hose like this one?
No, it works the same, but a fire hose can be as long as a football field and squirts out enough water to fill a bathtub in only 10 seconds. That hose isn't on, is it?
Oh, you want me to turn it on? Okay.
Wait! Good thing that isn't a fire hose.
Sorry, Bubs. Whoops. Hey, how about if we watch how real firefighters fight fires?
Good idea, Whoops.
Firefighters are people you see every day. They are mothers, fathers, uncles, and cousins. Being part of a fire department is like being part of a huge family. Today, we're going to see an example of a firefighter's day from start to finish. When firefighters get to work, they put their belongings in their locker. It's just like your locker or cubby at school. First, the firefighters test the radios to make sure they are working properly. Firefighters use headsets so they can communicate with each other during an emergency. Next, each piece of equipment is taken off the truck and checked to make sure it is working correctly. This firefighter is checking his SCBA. SCBA stands for Self-Contained Breathing Apparatus. It protects his lungs and helps him breathe. Don't be scared if you see a firefighter wearing one of these. Let's learn some important things about fire trucks. This is a ladder truck. A built-in ladder on top helps the firefighters get high in the air to put out fires. Before the firefighters raise the ladder, they need to extend stabilizers on each side of the truck. The stabilizers balance the truck so it won't tip over. The stabilizers are in place and now they can safely raise the ladder. The firefighters carefully make their way across the ladder. They climb into a tower, which is also called a bucket. A tower or bucket works just like an elevator lifting the firefighters. The ladder can lift them 100 feet in the air.
That's as tall as a Ferris wheel at the carnival.
But how is this ladder moving? A firefighter at the bottom works the controls to move the ladder. From here, he is able to rise, rotate, extend, retract, and lower the ladder. Oh, look at this fire truck. It is called a fire engine or pumper. It carries 500 gallons of water and 1,000 feet of hose. The hose can also hook up to a fire hydrant if they need more water.
I've seen a fire hydrant on the street. Have you?
Firefighters have special clothing for fighting fires called turnout gear. Turnout gear is a protective hat, coat, gloves, pants, and boots that keep the firefighter's skin safe from heat and fire. Now it's time to make sure the pumper and hose are working properly. But first, they need to finish putting on their turnout gear.
What are they putting on their faces? Do you remember? An SCBA. Good job.
The firefighter signals that she is ready for the water to start. The firefighter at the pumper starts the water by turning the valves and adjusting the water pressure. Water flows from the pumper out through the hose. Wow, looks like it's working. Great teamwork. After they finish checking the equipment, they start their chores. What chores do you like to do?
I like to sweep.
Me too.
Firefighters know it's important to keep the firehouse clean. Firefighters take turns going shopping. Have you ever seen them at your grocery store?
We've seen them in our grocery store.
Yes, we have.
Yeah.
They stay strong by eating fruit, vegetables, and meat. They buy food for the firehouse and take turns making meals for the whole team. Just like you, it is important for firefighters to exercise regularly. Some are runners, and some use weights to keep their muscles strong.
I like to play outside.
That's great exercise, Whoops.
Yeah.
Most firefighters have to work 24 hours in a row, so they sleep at the firehouse. And guess what? They have to make their own beds, just like you. There's the brass bell. The firefighters have been called to an emergency. It's time to stop what they're doing and jump into action. Now, what's faster than stairs? You got it, a pole.
Look at those firefighters move, just like superheroes on a rescue.
Good thing they have their turnout gear ready to go so they don't waste any time getting to the emergency. How fast can you get dressed in the morning? Can you get dressed faster than a firefighter? Firefighters have assigned positions on the fire truck. The seats in the back are called jump seats. No matter what the emergency, firefighters always take time to put on their seat belts.
I wear a seatbelt. Do you?
They are safely in their seats, so it's time to go. They turn on the lights and sirens so everyone on the road can pull over and let the fire trucks go first. The ambulance was called to the emergency too. Let's see what happens at the emergency. The firefighters arrive at the scene. It's time for them to act quickly. Smoke is coming out of the top of the building and the firefighters make a plan of action. They decide to use the ladder truck to get to the second floor. They are careful to watch out for one another and keep each other safe. Some of the firefighters investigate the top of the building by climbing the steep ladder. Another firefighter enters a window to make sure nobody is in the building. Next, they bring in the hoses. It takes more than one firefighter to work the hose properly. They remember to follow the rule: stay low and go. Here, one firefighter checks the door for heat. When he gives the go-ahead, another firefighter heads in. It's time to put out the flames. Together they work to attack the flames with the hoses. What a success! The firefighters pack the trucks and once again have saved the day. It's back to the firehouse. The firefighters put the fire out and no one was hurt.
Yay!
The fire trucks are backed into the garage so they can quickly move out for the next emergency call. They make sure the turnout gear is cleaned up and put back in its place, ready to use again. The hoses, first aid kits, and other equipment are stored back into the trucks. After the emergency is over, everything goes back in the same place so nothing is lost. You put your things neatly away after you're done with them, right?
Well, most of the time.
The firefighters go back to finishing their chores, whether it's washing the trucks, checking equipment, cooking, or restocking medical supplies. Now that you know all about firefighters, do you think you'd like to be one? That was a busy day, but a very exciting start to finish.
Wow! I wish we could be firefighters someday.
We can, Whoops. All we have to do is stay in school and do the best we can. That way, we can do any job we want to do.
I love school. When I grow up, I'm gonna be a firefighter. What are you gonna be?
I'm not sure, but I have a few years to think about it. For right now, let's pretend to be firefighters.
Okay. This is Whoops. I'm fire truck number 55. Roger that. We're on our way. Okay, Bubs, we've been called to an emergency. This is gonna require teamwork. I'll work the hose, you drive the truck, and here we go.
There's the fire. Holy smoke. Get it? Where there's smoke, there's fire.
Ba-doom boom cha. All right, we're here at the fire. The flames are intense. The people are screaming for our help, and we're going to help them because that's what we do. We're helpful fire people. That's right. There's a cat in a tree. Oh my goodness, this is really getting exciting and melodramatic.